We give wings to your dreams. 7 schools, 34 bachelor and master programs, over 2,600 students yearly, over 160 teaching staff, professors, over 200 partnerships with academic institutions all over the world, over 48,000 alumni. There is no stronger thing than an idea whose time has come. It was the initiative of University Professor Ioan Smedescu, PhD, to set up the Romanian-American University. Since education had a highly relevant role in his professional success, in 1991, at an age when others opted to retire, he, who enjoyed the privilege of being seen as a genuine guide and an exceptional manager, chose to set up a university. As he was convinced that the best educational model is the North American one, Professor Ioan Smedescu, together with a group of Romanian intellectuals, personalities in their own right in the field of science and higher education, decided to establish the Romanian-American University. Its goal was to promote the educational values of the American higher education system set against the rich and internationally acclaimed background of Romanian education. On April 17, 1991, the Courthouse of District 1, Bucharest, granted legal personality to the Romanian-American University. Thus, April 17 became the University Day. In the meeting for the setup of the University Senate, held on June 10, 1991, Professor Ioan Smedescu, PhD, was elected rector and designated founding rector of the Romanian-American University. The Romanian-American University is everything to me: a home, a family, a profession and leisure. In this establishment of science and education, I find myself and my decade-long activity, and thus my soul lives for eternity as the embodiment of my new thought for the rebirth of the concept of work. There followed years when all the schools and study programs had to go through the authorization and then the accreditation process. On May 15, 2002, Law Number 274 was published on the establishment of the Romanian-American University and the accreditation of its 5 schools: Management Marketing, Domestic and International Business, Banking and Finance, Domestic and International Tourism Economy, Computer Science for Business Management, and Law. At the same time, the Ministry of Education and Research approved the organization of master programs. As a glorious conclusion, the year 2003 brought about a major transformation in the academic environment through the opening of the Romanian-American University campus, which was at the time the most modern building dedicated to educational activities. The campus still impressed through its size, architecture, building technology, equipment and functionality. With an area of over 34,500 meters square, it provides generous premises for education and research. Starting with the academic year 2005-2006, the university restructured its educational offer in compliance with the provision of Law 288 for 2004. The first 8 bachelor programs were created, 6 of them also offering the alternative of part-time studies. In 2008, the university set up a new bachelor program within the School of Domestic and International Business, Banking and Finance. It was also in the time interval 2008-2009 that the first 16 master programs in the second cycle of academic studies were accredited. This period marked the opening of new perspectives for the development of international relations. New surprises were prepared for young people willing to explore other areas of their training for a successful career. On July 22, 2010, following the institutional evaluation, the RSIS Commission awarded the Romanian-American University the qualification High Degree of Trust for the period 2010-2015, the most significant national appreciation for the quality of educational services provided under the law by a higher education institution. The period that followed translated into an unparalleled expansion for the university in regard of its educational offer. Between 2011 and 2015, the university diversified by accrediting its first programs in English, first 2 bachelor programs, followed by 4 master ones. In August 2015, following the regular institutional evaluation carried out by RACs, the university was awarded for the second time in a row the qualification high degree of trust for the period 2015-2020. The latest authorized programs of the university were launched in 2017 through the setup of the School of Physical Education, Sport and Kinesiotherapy with the majors Physical and Sport Education and Kinesiotherapy and Special Motricity. Likewise, 3 new master studies were accredited, out of which 2 in English. I gave the name to the university, but its prestige has been given by the entire academic community. Since its foundation, the Romanian-American University has considered it paramount to take full advantage of the existing international experience in the education of its students and the training of its faculty. In 1992, the first partnership agreement was signed with James Madison University, Virginia.
The relationship between the Romanian-American University and James Madison University dates back to 1992. It is a partnership we value greatly and has been a model for our relationships and programs around the world. I have great admiration and appreciation for the work you do, and I believe that the educational mission has never been more important as we prepare future generations of leaders in every field of study. Together, we can give students the tools that they need to face the big challenges of our times and to make the world a better place. That is the high calling of education.
20 years later, the university had already signed 82 international agreements with higher education institutions and companies in the United States, Europe, and Asia. Today, 30 years after its establishment, their number exceeds 200. Foreign students from over 40 countries have chosen to study at the Romanian-American University, the private Romanian education institution, which has turned into a landmark due to its international opening. Currently, the Romanian-American University offers yearly to its students over 25 courses held by teaching staff from partner universities. The concern for ensuring new cultural and research experiences to its students and faculty has led to the development of large-scale projects. In 2005, with the support of the Embassy of Japan in Romania, Angela Hundru Center of Romanian-Japanese Studies was established. For over 15 years, the center has been promoting the study of Japanese language, culture and business environment, ensuring access to study programs of prestigious universities in Japan, but also to internship at Japanese companies and study trips. The Center of Romanian-Chinese Studies was created in 2013 together with the Confucius Institute of the University of Bucharest. The list continues with the Center of Romanian-Korean Studies, which provides access to numerous study programs at Korean University and study trips to Korea. These are followed by the Center of Romanian-Azerbaijani Studies, set up in partnership with the Embassy of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Romania. Both create opportunities to establish partnerships with universities and enterprises in China and Azerbaijan for internship programs and student and faculty mobilities.
30 years for the Romanian-American University means 30 years of millions of hopes, beautiful memories, and amazing experiences in the wonderful world of knowledge, education, and culture. 30 years about young people, their future, and ours. At the same time, 30 years about people, about each of us, first of all students, then graduates, employees in the country or abroad, or back here at the university, as members of the academic community or administrative staff, all proudly sharing our past and building what we call today a big family, a prestigious structure incorporating education and science, but also a trusted partner, the Romanian-American University. We started in 1991 with a dream project of our visionary founding rector, Professor Ion Smedescu. An idea, a dream which has come true through the efforts and knowledge of many professionals, through the dedication and talent of many educators, as well as committed administrative staff members, through the involvement of generations of students and alumni, through the trust of parents and grandparents, and numerous other partners. The 3 decades so far have brought about countless challenges and have demanded us to continuously adapt, to harmoniously develop, to be stronger and more daring in assuming the noble role of education, of promoting academic excellence and cultivating the values of knowledge and culture.
In the well-known vein of American education, the Romanian-American University creates the proper environment that allows its students to bring to light new skills, to open their wings and fulfill their dreams. Regardless of whether we talk of the first basketball team, the drama club, or the timid beginnings of the student club and its projects, which blended enthusiasm with the desire to discover the beauty of student life, the Romanian-American University has become a landmark for free spirits. Performance, the student magazine, the student clubs of management marketing or travel mates, humanitarian campaigns such as Dăruiește din Suflet or Moș Crăciun Există, cultural, career counseling and personal development programs such as România este țara mea, modele pentru tineri, valori culturale și spirituale ale Bucureștiului de altădată, Bucharest on a Shoestring, the tour of antebellum Bucharest are but a few fragments in the life of over 48,000 young people who became part of RAW history. The RAW spirit continues to grow beyond the realities of student life. Alumni gather their experiences and share their memories as the formal association of Romanian-American University alumni. Today together we celebrate 3 decades of existence. Despite the passing of time, our collective memory retains the message of the founding rector, University Professor Ion Smedescu. We took important steps that allowed us to provide a different type of educational offer. I hope that all our students and faculty are proud to be part of the academic community of the Romanian-American University and that our alumni contribute through their probity and professional competence to the increasing prestige of our institution both in Romania and abroad.